Hey guys, so I'm going to do this chemistry experiment for my chemistry class. So, hypothetically speaking, I am going to attempt to remove the rust off of some old pennies and compare it to a good penny. So in this bowl, I have a solution of vinegar and salt that I stirred up to dissolve the salt within the vinegar. And so now I'm going to put these pennies in this bowl, and we're going to see how it reacts. So while this is happening, I wanted to go ahead and talk about what's happening here. So corrosion is defined as the formation of oxides, hydroxides, and peroxides on metal surfaces. So this corrosion lowers the metal quality as well as the metal's appearance, physical appearance. So the common thing that we know of as rusting, that occurs due to the presence of moisture and oxygen, which when they come together and they react with each other, they can furnish metal. So in pennies specifically, the presence of iron, water, and O2 gas or oxygen leads to the formation of the reddish brown color of these pennies that we all know as rust. So in this reaction that's occurring right now in this bowl, iron is becoming present in its +3 oxidation state. So that's just telling us that the substances or the chemicals within this reaction here are reacting with the oxide layer of the iron. And when those, when that is starting to react with the oxide layer of the iron, that's when it's going to start removing this rust. So what I just explained here, this is due to the copper oxide that formed on the coins over time. That copper oxide is now dissolving in this vinegar and salt solution. So I've got it pretty good right now. I can show you guys here. So now this one's still pretty dark. Maybe if I flip it around, the other side, okay, that one's still pretty dark, but the ones around it, these ones are almost pretty clean, and you can see on this one that it had some dirt on it that has been just kind of coming off. When I originally put it in, this one was about as dark as that, and it kind of had right here some blue-green material on it. When I put it in the vinegar, it turned that color anyways. So you can see here that that's the blue-green material that I saw. You can see here that these have a different color than that. So that's what they looked like before I put them in there. I'm not sure why that one's not reacting with the solution, but previously, before doing this experiment, I always thought that rusting was permanent. Rusting was something that you just couldn't deal with or take off. But what's also interesting is if I were to take these pennies out of this solution and just put them on a paper towel and let them dry without washing them off with water first, this solution that is on the pennies here, the pennies are going to, they're going to react with the oxygen around, they're going to react with the oxygen around them. It's going to kind of form a blue-green texture or blue-green color to it. And that would occur in about 30 minutes. So that's just another cool thing you can do. And also you could put like nuts or bolts in there, and the copper oxide coming off of this, off of these pennies now, if you put them in the same solution, that copper oxide is going to stick itself onto the nuts and bolts and make them a darker color.